This is an alien giant that has just been captured by humans, following the commander's order. The military immediately transported 3 specially made metal plates, each 100 meters tall. They directly sealed the giant inside a narrow metal box. After completely isolating it from the outside world, they promptly arranged for it to enter an underground tunnel. Subsequently, it was transported to an underground base located 100 meters deep. Scientists intended to dissect the alien into countless pieces for slicing and research, attempting to extract advanced technology from this alien civilization. However, to their astonishment, this alien creature was composed of nanoscale bugs. On the drill bit that a soldier had just removed, when magnified 10,000 times, one could clearly see a nano-sized metal-eating bug chewing on the diamond tip. These creatures possessed extremely high reproductive capabilities. Under sufficient food supply, the number of metal-eating bugs began multiplying at an exponential rate. By the time the soldier noticed something was wrong with the diamond bit, it was already too late. The soldier who had replaced the bit was terrified and turned around, wanting to leave immediately. But he was suddenly stopped by a superior officer outside. The officer had noticed that the soldier's protective suit had already been corroded by the bugs. In an instant, the suit was completely disintegrated. If the soldier were allowed to leave at that moment, it could lead to a catastrophic global disaster. The soldier desperately cried out for help, but the officer acted as if he hadn't heard him, and ordered the operators to restart the drill. As the oxygen tank on the soldier's back ruptured, he quickly collapsed to the ground. But what happened in the next second was even more terrifying. The steel used to restrain the alien giant was being rapidly corroded. Even the tough bulletproof glass began to show strange cracks. Realizing the situation was getting out of control, the officer didn't hesitate to activate the incineration system. Temperatures of over 1,000 degrees burned intensely for 5 minutes. However, when the smoke cleared, the alien giant was completely unharmed. It then slowly raised both of its hands. Just as everyone was puzzled, the alien giant suddenly disintegrated into countless nanobugs. The officer was so frightened that he turned and tried to run, but the laboratory had already been fully sealed off from the outside world. No one was allowed to leave. The nanobugs devoured the bulletproof glass at an astonishing speed. In just a few seconds, everything around them was completely consumed. Outside, heavily armored units stood ready to respond to emergencies at any moment. As several-ton metal doors were blasted away, the colonel gave the order to open fire at the critical moment. Under the intense barrage, the dense artillery shells failed to destroy the nanobugs. Instead, they caused their numbers to increase tenfold.